What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. We got a large waiting crowd today. Holy crap, we got almost 600 people waiting here in the pregame lobby. I feel like this is like a Modern Warfare 2 pregame lobby or something. But let's see what's going on with Bitcoin today, right? Bitcoin had a little bit of a dip today. But are we necessarily going to be dumping back down to the downside, right? I was hearing some bearish things, right, this morning on this morning stream towards the end. I was hearing some bearish scenarios. I really was. But what has Bitcoin done the last few hours? Well, we bounced a solid about $1,000 to the upside. And I think we can maybe be playing some pump music tonight for BTC. Let me get a sip of water here. I ate too many peanuts. You guys know I always eat peanuts before the stream and they get stuck on my throat. Well, what's going on, everyone? Hope you guys had a fantastic Sunday. What an awesome Sunday I had, guys. Obviously, we streamed this morning. It was awesome. Got some drinks. I'm feeling pretty nice right now. You guys probably should be feeling pretty nice, too. It is Sunday, after all, unless you guys had to work today. I apologize if that's the case. But anyways, you guys, I told you guys I have a juicy fractal, which might get you excited for Bitcoin's next move. Now, I will state that my fractals are just for fun. They don't necessarily mean they're going to happen, so don't take it as a sort of signal that we're going to actually go to the moon, right? We're not going to all of a sudden just pump to the upside.
Up. We're going to the moon.
Just because of one fractal that I found on a 1 hour time frame chart. So I will preface that, but we're going to look at that in a second. It's right here, okay? What did Bitcoin do today? Well, we broke down from our rising channel, right? And you can see actually what we did here. If we zoom in, we actually came up and we wicked right to the bottom of the rising channel. Okay, so we got a rejection there first, got a little bit of a dip, and now we're bouncing back up to the upside. And you can see we actually wicked and got a rejection right before the stream. Actually, we went all the way up to about 44,600 and got a second rejection at that level. So can Bitcoin get back above that uptrend of previous support and flip it back into support? That is what we're waiting for here on the smaller term time frames. All right, and it's a very big area. If we actually zoom out here a little bit, let me actually zoom up, and we actually take our Fibonacci's, right, our Fibonacci pastas, and we actually do our bottom to our top. You can see that this is also our 236 Fibonacci area that we're trying to bounce up off of. So good area for us to bounce off of. Now we just got to break back above this blue line, and obviously we got our 200-day moving average, which is this red line here, coming across as well. So we know it's a very important day. What is it, everyone? What is it? Let you guys say in the chat. Here you go. It's Sunday, aka it is weekly close day. Very important weekly close day for Bitcoin. We're going to go over the weekly chart in just a second, see where we are. Actually, let's go just do it now so we can talk about it real quick, because this is what's important today. The 20-week SMA. We've been talking about this all week, how we want to get a close above this particular moving average. Very important moving average for us to close back above. And someone said Christmas in the chat. It's Christmas. You guys want me to start by singing my Christmas song again? On the 11th day of Christmas, Bitcoin gave to me 50K Bitcoin. Just kidding. We won't do that yet. Not quite yet. Not 50K Bitcoin. But anyways, our 20-week SMA, okay, our 20-week SMA is currently at approximately 43,000. I'll actually draw it up here so you guys can know what level we're looking at here. 43,000. 861. So we're currently approximately about $500 or so above that. No, wait. Yeah, we're about $500 above that. So we got some room to work with here in the next 54 minutes. Even if we get a little bit of a dump for whatever reason, we still possibly could close above that. So that's the first level that we're looking for a close above today. Very important. Oh, Monkey before the stream said, did you get a fake pickle? Yeah, you've had hours. I didn't. I didn't have time to go get the fake pickle today. Well, I probably did. I think I forgot. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna I'm not going to be capping here. I'm not going to cap. I literally just forgot. But I will go get that fake pickle at some point. I will. I might just forget, you know, a week in a row, which I usually do. You know, I have a very bad short-term memory, if you guys didn't know. But I will get the fake pickle at some point. Monkey also said, will you be interviewing the bee again today? The bee, I don't know where the bee is. He's probably dead somewhere in here. not to be like dark, but he's probably dead somewhere in the room. I don't know where he went. And then Monkey wants to get me a fake pickle. I hope it's a fake pickle. I hope it's not a real pickle. You guys can probably know where I'm going with there. But yeah, that's the 20-week SMA. We got to see if we can close above that on the week. Obviously, today at 8 o'clock, 53 minutes. You guys can see the countdown right in the top right there, if you didn't know it was up there. And then we have the 200-day SMA. Very, very like indecisive candle for Bitcoin today. Very, very indecisive. You can see classic indecisive candle on the daily. That sits at 44,912, at least on the Coinbase chart. So we're about, you're talking $400, a little bit over $400 away from that right now. That's going to be a little bit more of a headache for us to get back over today. Even if we don't get back over that today, I don't think it's the end of the world. But in a second, we're going to put our Viking helmets on and we're going to go to war. We are going to win this war, and it's only if we have the Viking helmets on. So I want everyone in the chat, spam the Viking helmets if you can find an emoji that looks like a damn Viking. I don't know if you can do it. But if you can, you know, good luck to you. Good luck to you. All right, so we looked at the 1 hour. 44,412. So Bitcoin's trying to go back up. Let's take a quick look at my fractal here. All right. And I will state again for everyone that's might be coming in fresh here rather than the beginning of the stream. I will state where we find a fake pickle. I have no idea. I have no idea. That's a good question. I might just have to get like a green stick and just call it a pickle. I think that's what we're going with here. Viking. Someone just put Viking in the chat. But anyways, my fractal. So this is my fractal, guys. I'm going to overlay it here for you. All right. And you might be saying, Jordan, where did you find this fractal from? Just ignore this. Just ignore this pink wick up here. This was a wick on the fractal, and the wicks show for whatever reason. I wish there was a way to not show the wicks, but you're showing the wicks. This is basically just the candle bodies there. So ignore this wick. But this is the fractal we're looking at here. Now, you might be saying, Jordan, where did you find this fractal? Well, I'm about to tell you guys where we found the fractal. Okay, let's go down here. Where did I find it? Hold on, I gotta figure out where I found this fractal. All right, right here. This is a fractal from right here. Okay, on our first move up in this kind of bounce that we've had on this run. And you can see what happened from there. We got a nice little pump up to the upside, about $2,000 to the upside. Or if you want to get it in percentage terms, you know, you're talking about 5% on the initial move. Obviously, we went a lot higher after that. This is my fractal, boys. I've been looking at this since over here, and it's been playing out pretty well. Now we just obviously need it to get a little bit parabolic here, and then it'll play out nicely. Not going to state that it will happen, but it's my fractals are always just for fun, and we're going to see if this plays out. All right, so if this plays out like this, you heard it here first. It's Jordan's fractal. It's Jordan's fractal, okay? Because you know that I'm the only person in crypto that has one of these, right? No one else can tell the future besides me because I have a crystal ball, right? You guys can clearly see, I can see the charts through the crystal ball here. You can see it pretty clearly, right? So just always keep in mind that I know what I'm talking about, and the fractal will play out as it is intended to play out, okay? Let me actually get rid of that here. All right, let's go back in. What a fine fractal it is. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Ricky. It's a spicy fractal. Very, very spicy. All right, let's go. That's really the 1 hour time frame. Like I said, perfect bounce off the 236 fib. Should be a bounce that we should be getting. Now, let's one more thing. If we should, you know, if we should continue lower, say if we get rejected from this area and my fractal doesn't play out and we come back down, I'm looking for a bounce here at 42,400 approximately. Very, very key area for Bitcoin as well. If you take the bottom to the top on this again on the fibs, That lines up pretty well with the 382 Fibonacci and also our previous highs from back here early in late July. Or sorry, yeah, in late July. Wow, I forgot that's August. Holy crap! I was like, July? Isn't it still July? What the heck's going on here? Yeah, but previous highs from late July, and also the 382 Fibonacci from swing low to swing high here. So that's the next level I'm looking at if we do break down. Obviously, time will tell if we do so. But let's see what else is going on here. Bitcoin on the 4 hour. I'm looking at this weird little possible wedge. Okay, I mean we've gotten 4 touches on the top side on this in this bad boy. Yes, I'm calling it a bad boy because, like I said yesterday, apparently Bitcoin's daddy and not mama. I think that's pretty ridiculous to me. It makes me, have to question myself. But, apparently Bitcoin's daddy. So we're gonna continue with daddy here. 4 touches on the top side for BTC on this, and obviously a couple different touches on the bottom side too. So I'm watching this as a possibility. But like we've talked about, if Bitcoin, for whatever reason, can break back above here, that's going to completely nullify that. But, if we do come back down, start testing some of these areas, it could be still pretty legit for this to certainly play out. Another thing is the RSI divergences, right? We obviously have a little bit of bearish divergence here on the RSI. You can see here we're getting higher highs in price action like we've talked about, and we're getting, from looking at this high, higher highs in price action and lower highs on the RSI if you want to look at the last 2 sort of swing highs, right? So I don't know, you get slight bearish divergence there. Let's see if that does play out and pushes you back down. Definitely could, but what have we learned with Bitcoin? What have we learned with Bitcoin? You guys know. Bitcoin does whatever the heck it wants to do. Whatever the heck it wants to do. TA could be bearish. We could still pump up to the upside. So, I'm not holding too much weight on TA right now, as I've been telling you guys. I'm still going to tell you guys what I think about the charts, but it's going to do what it wants to do. It's just that bullish the last 2 weeks that it's tough to kind of predict the short-term movements here. But in theory, on the daily, right, you do have bearish divergence on the daily too. So that is obviously something we got to watch out for. For a short-term pullback, I don't think it's going to necessarily mean that you're going to zero or anything, right? But obviously is something to pay attention to. Lower highs on the RSI, higher highs in price action as well, could push you down momentarily. If you're looking at we're looking at our head and shoulders pattern that was here. It actually looks like pretty nicely, maybe, depending on what happens here. Let me actually adjust this like that. And adjust this to the wick high. It actually looks like that you might have came back down and wicked and almost back tested. You didn't quite do it, but almost back tested the head and shoulders neckline, right? We're actually, we talk about this. We're waiting for the back test. That could have been the back test before we try to move up here. We'll see if that also plays out, but we know, it all comes down to this. This is the final battle here for Bitcoin. And this is where the Viking helmet is coming on. Guys, if you're a bull, I want you to spam the bulls in the chat right now.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Spam the bulls in the chat right now because we're going to war. We are going to war and we will win this war. But even if we don't today, even if we lose the battle today, we will live to fight another battle. Because the war is what the Vikings always win in the end. Will we pass 44,911 on the daily close today? It's going to be a tough battle. We only got about 200 soldiers in here. Only 200 soldiers, but there's so many enemies. But this is the battle of the day. And we shall, for Vanguard, win this war! Let's friggin' go. Let's go. We're gonna win this friggin' war, though. Vikings didn't have your accent. Someone said Vikings didn't have your accent, Jordan. All right. Anyways, I'm getting too excited here. Bitcoin 44,394 at the moment. Someone said a Viking from Boston. Someone said a Viking from Boston. I'm dead. All right. 44,367. All right. So Bitcoin's trying to move its way back up here slowly but surely. It's been a little creeper like it normally is. Someone wanted me to touch on this really, really badly in the chat this morning. And I didn't honestly know what it was. But I looked at it and, you know, apparently, you know, the hash ribbons. Well, I knew what they were. I didn't know that they flipped bullish. So I wanted to actually look at it before I touched on it. But apparently the hash ribbon indicator has shown a buy signal, apparently. And there's probably a bunch of people that have already talked about this, but I did want to touch on it myself. Apparently, okay, as the Bank of Canada would say, the hash ribbon indicator, the cost of mining is higher than rewards. It uses the 30-day and 60-day moving averages of the hash rate. And apparently we got a cross on the hash rate, and we also got a buy signal on this. Now, I was, you know, what this basically says is, you know, when you get the buy signal, we've had major runs to the upside for Bitcoin historically after we get that buy signal. Historically, right? We've gone on major runs. With the one exception apparently being right here, but that's obviously what we had last year, and you got to kind of throw that out the window because that was a black swan event. That's not true price action. But historically, this has been a good buy. But someone wanted me to touch on this morning. But, you know, I mean, just look, every time this goes off, you're having a significant run to the upside. You know, I think that the smallest one on this is probably, you know, if you don't count this one, you know, is this one, and this is still about, you know, 300% move to the upside. So, you know, historically, this has been an awesome indicator. I mean, we can just keep going back and look, but, you know, anytime you bought this, you would have been very, very happy shortly after. Maybe not right away, but shortly after. But you guys get the point. You guys get the point, right? I mean, this usually does not, this has actually never flashed in a bear market, like on the way down. This has never flashed a buy signal on the way down. You can see in 2017, it did not. In 2014, it did not until you already bottomed out. And in 2011, it never did until you bottomed out. So very, very, I thought it was cool, right? I obviously wanted to do my research on it before I touched on it, but seems like a pretty legit indicator to me. So I'll leave it at that, but I think it looks pretty legit personally. What do you guys think in the chat? New moon tonight. I hope we don't dump. We're still on the moon. Come on, guys. We can't still be on the moon, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, super, super awesome. We just got a buy signal on that, which historically has been super bullish. So I wanted to quickly touch on that. Thought it was pretty cool. But that's that. And also, I wanted to touch on, real quick, the stock to flow. I know everyone loves the stock to flow. Just kidding. Not everyone loves the stock to flow. But according to us Vikings, the stock to flow chart is very, very legit. You know, if we're looking at, you know, we're starting to catch back up again. It looks like we're going to deviate it from a little bit. It wasn't looking too good. But now the stock to flow model is saying,
nope. Nope. Nope.
It still wants to work. And all the stock to flow haters are going, now, this still could get invalidated, but it is good to see that this is starting to move in the right direction again. Is this a valid... we all know all models are meant to be broken eventually, right? But it is good to see that this is starting to pick back up again. And this is still showing at least a $110,000 BTC, you know, by now technically, but, you know, by the end of this year on the stock to flow model. So still looks pretty good. I wanted to touch on that too. Actually, I haven't touched on that in a while. But that's really BTC, guys. I mean, we know what we're watching for here today. I think the most important thing today for Bitcoin is a close above the 20-week SMA. The 200-day SMA can wait. That can wait a little bit. It doesn't necessarily have to be today. It's a daily moving average. So we could break it tomorrow and everything's all good. But I think I'd rather break the 20-week SMA today instead of having to wait a whole nother week for another close. Right? So that is that, everyone. They became crickets. The beard is stinky, I think. Oh, that stuff behind me. What is that, they may say? I don't know. The beard came stinky. Be patient, young one. Be patient. Look at gold. I bet gold hasn't performed pretty well. I bet it hasn't performed pretty well. I'm actually going to take off the Viking helmet for now until we're ready to go to war. As we get closer to the daily close, we'll throw back on the helmet, and we will go to war. And like I said, we will win this war. Maybe we won't. But, you know, we will be back. We will not lose the war. We will win the war, but we may lose the battle. But we will go down fighting in the battle. All right, let's go back. Let's go check on Ethereum real quick.
This is my wife, Ethereum.
My wife, Ethereum. My wife, friggin' Ethereum. All right, so what's Ethereum doing? A little bit of a pullback today. We've talked about how Ethereum might need a little bit of a pullback. In reality, this is really nothing. Right? This is a pullback for ants. Like if you were an ant, this is like what you would be talking about in your own stock market. You'd be going, you know, we need a 1% pullback. Actually, you get a decent pullback. I mean, right now from the highs, you're down about 4%. All right, so decent pullback there for ETH. You're still above 3,000 at the moment. And you actually didn't even get back down to your previous highs. I actually wanted to come back down and test these to confirm them as support, but you haven't quite did it yet, right? We know we wanted to test these highs here, all these highs actually, and, you know, just confirm it as support real quick. We didn't even make it down there. Not saying we still can't, right? But when you look at this objectively, you know, you're starting, you actually did, from, depends where you want to take it from, but if you take it from this low, you lay the last two swing lows, you might have some bullish divergence forming here, quite possibly, right? So we'll see if this bounces up. You also might be trying to make a bullish engulfing candle on the 4 hour, getting very, very close. It's going to be a fight for the bullish engulfing candle on the 4 hour too, but we'll see if that happens. That's obviously going to be super bullish if we get that. I'm still possibly looking for maybe even a little bit more of a pullback. I know we're getting pumped on Bitcoin and things of that nature, but, you know, I still do think that a little bit of a pullback would be better. I think it would be better if we came back down and tested this level before pumping back up. I think that would be more healthy. But does Ethereum care if that's the case? Not really. Not really. Doesn't care what's healthy and what's not healthy. It just cares about what it wants to do in price action. Daily looks fine, right? Not really much to speak about on the daily here. I mean, we got rejected from what we were talking about, you know, about 31.78 previous supports, now flipping as resistance. Can we get back above those? Now, the thing about Ethereum, we're so far from the daily EMA ribbon. We're not going to say we're too extended from it, but we are very much extended from the daily EMA ribbon. If you look at our SMAs, you know, we're pretty far extended from those too. So maybe letting those catch up to us so we have a little bit more support below us would probably be the better thing to do here. But like I said, ETH doesn't really care what's going on. So we knew the daily was a little bit overheated. I still think we're coming a little bit lower here in ETH. Real quick, I don't think it's going to be an extended pullback or anything, but you guys can probably see where I'm coming from, where we might need a little bit of a pullback. We zoom into the 1 hour time frame. Not really much here to comment on as of right now. You don't have any bullish divergence or anything. You still can move a little bit lower on the 1 hour. It's not like you're oversold just yet. So yeah, we'll see. Like the sentiment can change like this. I mean, just because we're getting a little bit of a drop here does not mean we can just not pump up. You know, we've seen crazy things, just like we said about my fractal guys. You know, last time Bitcoin was in a falling channel, dumped, right? Everyone thought we were going down, and it was a huge fake out, and we ended up just reversing right back and moving to the upside. So a lot different stuff can happen just because you're looking maybe a little bit bearish here in the short term. Right? We're not bearish in the medium term. Doesn't mean that you can't just reverse, right? So that's really ETH. We'll watch what happens here. It's going to follow Bitcoin most likely, and we'll go from there. We know the weekly for not an important weekly close for ETH like it is for Bitcoin, right? We already know we're a lot above over our. I look at the 10-week and the 20-week SMAs for Ethereum. It's kind of your support band on the way up. We broke below it, confirmed as resistance. Now we got back above it. So it's not like we're fighting anything on the Ethereum weekly chart. We've already made higher highs on the weekly, right? We've already done that. And we're also clearly above those levels. So like I said, ETH isn't really fighting for anything this week. It's just fighting for the highest price it can get, I guess, at this point. So not much to comment in there in the ETH weekly chart. Still obviously looks extremely well. We'll touch on Ethereum more as the stream goes by, obviously. And the ETH Bitcoin ratio, just real quick. Yeah, this is kind of going sideways right now. I'm still expecting this to continue up. Short-term time frames really not telling us much. Just kind of consolidation at the moment. So we still expect this to continue up, guys. I mean, major breakout out of two major resistances lately. Obviously, this big uptrend of resistance that we broke out of in May, and then obviously this downtrend of resistance that we just broke out of a couple of days ago, actually. So this still looks bullish to me. I'm still expecting this to continue higher. C pumped a lot in July. Yeah, James, we can do that. Real quick on ADA, I'm going to kind of jump through these here. Looks like Bitcoin dipped a little bit and is now trying to get back over 44,000, which is good to see. It's good to see there. ADA, let's see what ADA is doing. ADA just looks a lot like Ethereum. Just a little bit, you know, hasn't really gotten as far in the trend as Ethereum has gotten yet. But you can see, guys, like ADA, for example, hasn't gotten above, like we've talked about the last couple of days, has not gotten above its neckline high, right? So we know we have this W reversal, but we just got rejected from that neckline. So like I've been talking about, guys, Cardano's not going to do anything until we break this local high. We got to make a higher high here until we get, you know, until we can get super excited about ADA. It will happen. It will happen. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, that's kind of what we're waiting here for in the short term. And until we do that, everything else is kind of just noise at the moment. Daily RSI, get a little bit overheated, but not anything crazy. Like you can't just continue up. 4 hour, just kind of rounding out. You have any divergence here? Yeah, you might be forming a little bit of divergence here, but you're not going to get that same bullish engulfing candle that you got in the 4 hour that Ethereum did, right? So, you know, if you're looking at this from whatever low you want to take it from, you know, you can take it from any of these lows, really. You're still making higher highs and lower, higher lows and lower lows. So, technical bullish divergence, we'll see if that plays out. It's going to be a little bit tough for Cardano. Like I said, it's probably not going to make the same type of bullish engulfing here that Ethereum, so to say, will be on the 4 hour. Looks like it will be right there. So much different price action. Obviously, we know that Cardano is a good project. It's just lagging a little bit behind. That's all. Daz is in the house. Daz is eating at a buffet right now. Probably not right now, but I haven't eaten at a buffet in so long. If you guys like buffets in the chat, raise your hand because I love some meat buffets. Can we look at Zill? Sure. We can do that. Let's look at my poll real quick, though. So, does Bitcoin close tonight above the 20-week SMA? We had 60% yes, we had 27% no, and we have 13% saying, I'm here just to troll. Love it. Love my 13% trolls. If you're the troll in the chat, you know what? If you're a troll in the chat, I can't figure out emoji I want you guys to put. But, you know, I still love all my trolls. If you want to be a troll in the chat, you know, Bob will come out. I'm waiting for someone to trigger Bob. I'm waiting for someone in the chat to trigger Bob. If you think you're a good troll, give me your best trigger that you've ever seen. I don't want any amateur trolls in here, right? Bob wants the rant, so let me hear a good trigger, all right? Because we want to rant.
Rant alert.
All right, that's Cardano, guys. We'll check out some of the macro stuff real quick. Like I said, I want to jump through some of this stuff today because, you know, I want to be on Bitcoin for this as we get closer to the daily close here. Let's check out the macro real quick. Let's check total market cap. SHIB to the moon. You're gonna trigger me with SHIB, guys. Come on now. You ain't gonna trigger me. Buffets down. How could you not like buffets? I'm gonna start ranting about buffets. Here we go. All right. So what happened to my total market cap chart? It's dead. It's dead. My total market cap chart. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, total market cap chart. Do we have to get the dump song going for the total market cap song? Anyways, we broke this resistance line. We back tested it, and we're continuing up. We're actually getting the first red day we've gotten the last 5 days. Pretty nice. I mean, it was probably due. And if you look at this from a sort of Dundell perspective, it makes a lot of sense actually why we're dipping here. If you look at this from this point of view, could just be a nice little back test of our previous highs. See right here, our previous highs, candle body highs, flipping into support. So that could be very, very nice there as a nice probably bounce opportunity back up to the upside for the total market cap. So we know this is bullish. You know, we talk about this pretty much every day, so we're not going to spend too much time on this, but you know, our target of our wedge, something like it's like this. Target of our wedge is all the way up here at about $2.29 trillion right now for total market cap. So continue to absolutely crush it. We're going to jump real quick. So the stock market hasn't moved. The DXY hasn't moved. Just know that, you know, going into next week, you really know what's going to happen just yet, but the DXY was pumping on Friday and the stock market was pumping on Friday. So, and crypto was pumping on Friday. So everything's kind of pumping right now. Something's got to give. Is the dollar going to go down? Is crypto and the stock market going to go down? Something's got to give here. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, but that's kind of what was going on with both of those. Bitcoin dominance shouldn't have really moved much. Yeah, just continuing that. Actually bouncing here. So we're going to see if this continues to act as resistance, right? Our previous support now flipping into resistance a couple times here. Can we get back above that? If we do, it's going to be good for Bitcoin. If we don't, it's going to be good for altcoins. I'm still expecting this to move down, you know, unless we see some craziness happen here. But nonetheless, we should see what happens here with the Bitcoin dominance. I'm expecting this to continue down personally, as we did break down from a wedge, and this was just a back test, in my opinion, before coming back down to test a little bit lower levels, especially if the crypto market stays bullish. Altcoins usually outpace Bitcoin in a bullish trend, I should say. Usually, not always. All right, so that's really the macro stuff. Like I said, we'll just quickly go through. It's the weekend, so a lot of it really hasn't moved much. So that's really that, everyone. Check on Bitcoin again, 44,217. Still have a little bit of room here. We got 24 minutes until the close on the weekly. We're approximately about $350 above the weekly close here for Bitcoin. Safe Moon is carrying BTC. You think that's going to trigger me? Come on, we need something better than that. If that's your best trigger, you are a T2 troll. T2, not T1. I would even argue you're T3. Even argue you're 2-3. I just invested in the US dollar. You guys are T3 trolls, man. Gold tanking to year lows. And the market will definitely tank when it opens. Now it's down around 5%. Nice. Wait, who are the clowns in here? Boston said, I don't get these people. You see it going up. You were crying when it was done. And everyone is praying for it to go down now. Don't y'all want to make money? The only people that want it to go down... Actually, this is a good rant here.
Rant alert.
The only people that want the price to go down now is the people that did not accumulate when they should have. AKA at 29K, at 30K, at 31K, all the way up to whatever, all the way up to this current price. They didn't accumulate. So now they're salty. Now they want to push the price down by them thinking them fudding a YouTube chat is going to push the price down for some reason when they're really just wasting their time, in all honesty. And also trying to push the price down and trying to tell a YouTube chat that's looking at a chart that looks like this the last 2 weeks and is trying to say that we look bearish. Those are the only people that are fudding. They want to buy lower, so they're pushing the price down. They didn't accumulate. Or two, they're just miserable human beings and want everyone else to be upset when they're upset with their own life. All right? Absolute facts.
Rant alert.
So you can't even argue that one, Bears. It's not even the Bears, too. I'm cool with a lot of Bears. Me and Bears are tight. It's the fudders. There's a big difference between a bear and a fudder. It's the difference between saying I think the price is going down because of this. Between then saying Bitcoin's dead. Bitcoin's going to zero. Big difference. Big freaking difference. All right. Anyways, Bitcoin 5K end of year. Facts. When ETH breaks 3,100 again, we will see that move up. Keep watching. Yeah, I mean, we know ETH is kind of leading the market right now, right? ETH is kind of leading the market right now. So, as soon as ETH continues to move up here, Bitcoin will too. It's very interesting. We've seen ETH kind of make its move, and then Bitcoin makes its move. It's definitely kind of a different dynamic that we've seen lately, right? Definitely a different dynamic. Someone... Bitcoin's golden swan event and the diamond... I have no idea what that means, man. What's a golden swan event? I have no idea what that is. All right, guys, Bitcoin's dumping.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
We're going to zero, boys. We are going to zero. We're going to zero here. Yes, sir. ETH moves first. It's weird. What's up, Fashad? I hope you're doing good, my man. We're just ranting. We're just ranting about the fudders in the chat. All the fudders. All right. Here we go, John Phillips. John Phillips. Here we go. John Phillips. You did it, man. You did it. Here we go. They fixed the camera. It's a little fuzzy because I've been breathing in it. Because I'm a mouth breather. If you guys didn't know, friggin' cat. I gotta work on my breathing. I'm such a bad breather. I'm a mouth breather. That's what the trolls are. We're mouth breathers because we just drink Mountain Dew all day. So we got. Look at John Phillips in the chat. He's such a good troll. This is something I would totally say. He said, I don't understand how you invest in Bitcoin and make money holding it. You buy it low and you sell it high. Good troll, though. I bought SHIB and FEG token before any of you knew about them. I'm going to call you out on that one. This is what I'm calling you out on. That's an absolute cap. Before any of you knew them and did a 1,800% increase, then bought into Doge at 5 cents and sold at all-time highs. I'm going to call a cap on that one. Meme coins are so much better than Bitcoin. I got in at the bottoms. I'm smarter than everyone. I'm smarter than everyone. I knew SHIB. When no one knew about SHIB and it was underground, because I'm part of this underground forum, I knew it was going to do an 1800x. I knew it. How could that not be obvious? A coin with a dog on it called Shiba. That was so obvious that I was going to pump. Has such good utility, has such good future for this world. All these people in the chat just talking about Bitcoin. So stupid. So freaking stupid. And Doge, I bought Doge at 5 cents. I bought Doge at 5 cents before all y'all knew. All y'all knew. I'm a mouth breather. I'm a mouth breather. All right, I'm done.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin chart.
Bob, you're screwing up my screen, man. My screen's all foggy, dude. My screen's all foggy. There we go. There we go. Friggin' Bob. Friggin' fogging up my screen. Always fogging up my damn screen with his freaking breath. All right. Bitcoin's getting a little bit of a dip right now. 43,800. 43,800. We are going to zero right now. We're down about 1% from a couple minutes ago. We are dropping like a fly right now. Let me tell you. BTC trying so hard to hold up. Not really. I mean, it's at the same price it was yesterday, guys. This is the same kind of conversation we were having right here. When everyone was like arguing that we're going to zero right here. And I kept telling you guys, we're at the same price we were 2 days ago. We're at the same price we were 2 days ago. And then we ended up just continuing up. Not going to say it's necessarily going to happen like that, but you can't say right now that Bitcoin's trying so hard to hold up. Even if it does drop, you got some big support here at 42,400, right? So we're at the same price. I mean, we're at the same price we were earlier today, not even 2 days ago. So, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, that's really that. It's all over. It's all over. We're at a lower price than we were 20 hours ago. It's all over. All right. Time to panic sell. It's so funny too, because this was the exact price that everyone was getting absolutely pumped over yesterday. Like we were at this price yesterday, 43,800, and everyone's like,
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
And then today we're going down at the same price, and everyone's like,
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
what's up, Kimmy? Kimmy loves Bob. Let's friggin' go. Kimmy loves Bob. I love you, Kimmy. I love you, Kimmy. Rashad said, buy bags are full with ETH, and I'm buying more each dip. We are heading higher, best believe. Let's friggin' go. Thank you, Rashad. Appreciate it, my man. Million tokens said, I do like you, your honesty. Keep the good job. Thank you, Million. Appreciate it, my man. I don't have a filter, right? So I'm definitely someone who doesn't have a filter. If you don't like someone if you like someone, everyone that just has a filter, probably not the right stream for you. Because I will offend people. People will be offended on my stream. I think there's probably at least one person who gets offended on my stream every day. At least one. Fact, BTC doesn't care. BTC doesn't care. BTC doesn't care. And I know I'm trolling the bears right now, but guys, we know, like, in all honesty, you know, if we don't break the 200-day SMA, you know, there's always a possibility of us going lower. It's not like it's a guarantee that we're pumping to the upside. You know that until we break the 200 SMA and we confirm it as support, there's always a possibility of us going lower. All right? This is the final step for me. We got to get back over this, and we got to confirm it as support. Until that happens, okay, we're not out of the woods yet, right? We're not out of the woods. We're still, some of us still have our bear suits on because we're not fully unzipped. Why are we not fully unzipped? Because we're still in the woods. Like pretend this is the woods, guys. Like, we have a bunch of trees right here. Hold on. We have a bunch of trees. Pretend these are trees. I don't know what they are. You guys can probably call them lollipops for all you want. But these are the trees. Until we break back above these and we confirm the trees as support, you know, we're still in the woods. This is all the woods down here. We're all can call ourselves bears at this point, right? We got to break out of the woods and confirm the woods as support. That's the main point. So I always want to stay. We have fun, but I want you guys to stay realistic too. Stay realistic in the point that we're at. Okay. All right, 43,786 for BTC. We chilling. Rashad's buying ETH. Rashad, do you still own Shiba? You still own Shiba. Okay. What are trees, really? Jabba get to buy his shirt back off. We'll talk to Jabba in a second. Jabba's like, he's in a weird mood today. He's very, very emotional today. Sometimes he's happy, sometimes he's sad. It's usually very correlated with the Bitcoin price, aka just kind of emotional at the moment. So, Michael said, will Bob break out his big bank bust it short stance? He will. Maybe he will at some point today. If Bitcoin pumps today on the stream today, Bob will do his big bank Bugs Bunny dance. Okay. All right. What else we had? Crypto Savvy says Bitcoin negative 10,000. All right. I'm not gonna comment on that, man. You know my thoughts about that. Lewis with the 6,000 COP super chat. I don't know what that is. Like copper, maybe. You super chat in copper somehow. Appreciate it, my man. All right, let me skip down through here so people aren't confused. Here we go. Gothic said we're going to McDonald's Viking service. Yeah, dude, I might be close to having my last day at McDub's. I might be pretty close now. Might take us a couple more days to get back over this line here. But you guys know, if you're new to the stream, okay, it's actually probably a good time to bring out the McDonald's hat because we're getting a little drop here. We're getting a little drop. And actually, it might be a good time to, you know, play some sad music. Just to soothe the bears. The bears need their little pumpage right now. Okay? The bears need their pumpage. All right, we got someone said mute. We got a little bit of a dump going on. Not really a dump. I wanted to play the dumb music. It actually makes me soothe. It soothes your soul, okay? It soothes your soul. So Bitcoin getting a little bit of a drop. But yes, I will be quitting McDonald's when we break the 200-day SMA, I will be burning my McDonald's hat in the fire. Okay? What kind of air violin is that? Moving both hands. I don't know how to actually play a violin. I don't know how to play a violin, guys. I thought it was like this. Man. All 1 minute silence for BTC. Oh man, you guys are making fun of how I play a violin now. I never thought I'd see the day. Yeah, but I might as well wear the McDonald's hat, because this might be one of the last days I wear it here on stream. Yeah. We'll go out to the second man. Monkey. Oh, no, Monkey said, where do I find a fake pickle? I have no idea. Lewis wanted to take a look at ZIL. Guys, we are currently, by the way, for BTC, we're currently under the 20 week moving average at the moment. Right? So that's at 43,830. So, yeah, for some reason it changed. But 43,837 on the Bitstamp chart. Now we're above it. So we're fighting. We might have to get the Viking helmet on here. I get a recommendation? Yeah, you can get a recommendation. Just apply, man. Apply. If you apply to any of the ones in the Massachusetts area, I can definitely help you with that. Yeah, we'll go with that in a second. All right, real quick. ZIL was requested by Lewis. But ZIL is getting a little dump right now. I'm not going to play the violin music for that. Real quick for ZIL, because I want to get back over to the weekly chart. We have a battle to fight. Us Vikings have a battle to fight here. So I need to get back to the weekly chart. But ZIL, what I will say is, if you can hold this trend line at about 8.5 cents, I'd actually even say you could even go a little bit lower if you really wanted to. But, you know, if you hold this general trend line and you bounce, you're just bouncing off your previous highs, right? And trying to flip it as support. Be a perfect little back test for ZIL. Now, if you dump below this, right, there's certainly a possibility of you dumping below that if Bitcoin does continue down, which is certainly a possibility. You can come back down to 7.7 cents for BTC if this continues down. So look for that as a second target there, 7.6 cents. If you bounce, should continue up. It's really going to depend on BTC, as we know with a lot of these altcoins, right? So just be patient. It's just going to follow BTC, man. Just to have the honest truth there for you. But what I will say is for ZIL is you definitely could have a little bit of a inverse head and shoulders if you do dip, even if you dip back down to 6.5 cents for whatever reason. If Bitcoin does have a dip, you could have a nice little inverse head and shoulders playing out. But you obviously need to bounce off this level and continue up down here. So watch out for that. That could be something to look out for ZIL. But, you know, the general trend right now is still up. It still could just be a back test of, you back tested that area, back tested this area. Could just be back testing this area now. So that's really it. All right, let's get back to BTC on the weekly. This is a fight for the ages right now. We are literally right on this bad boy. Let's throw on the Viking helmet, and we are going Viking helmet. We're going to close over this. No, not the moon. There we go. Boys, in the chat, we have 4 minutes until the weekly close. I need all y'all to spam the bulls in the chat, right? This is at, currently, right now, we're at 43,843. The 20-week SMA is currently at 43,835. Okay, so we are $7 away from this. This is a fight for the ages. Look at this price. And look at the price we're currently at. We are right on this. We need every bull in the chat right now to spam those bulls. We are fighting for this. This is our battle to win. Okay? I didn't think it was going to come back down to this. but it is coming back down to the final minute here for BTC. This is insane. The bulls and the bears are fighting for this close right now. Are fighting. The bears are starting to take control. I don't like this. We can't let the bears take control. If there's any whales out there. If there's any whales out there, you know what to do. Press that buy button. We need all the Vikings in the chat to win this war. Alright, so... Uh-oh. The bears are taking control right now. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. We must fight! We're literally fighting on stream. Come on, guys. I'm doing my part here. Can you guys fight back a little bit? Jeez. 43,835. We're at 43,019 at the moment. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. We want Shiba TA and we want it now or else. Sean.
Nope.
All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes till this war is ending. Play the violin. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. We can't play the violin yet. 1 minute. Gonna come down to the wire here. Big dump coming. Don't be saying that in the chat, Diddy. Diddy, you're always in the chat. You're a troll that's always in here. I've seen you in here multiple times, my friend. Let's go. We're fighting back right at the end. Let's go. Let's go. We're fighting back. 1 minute. 1 minute left. 43,832. We are literally right on it right now. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Medic's coming. Medic's incoming. We need all the reinforcements right now. Let's go. 58 seconds.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
This is it, boys. 30 seconds. 22 seconds. This is the final push. Let's go.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Uh-oh, 9 seconds. There we go. Come on. 2. It was a good fight. Wait, did we actually do it? Hold up. Hold up. Did we do it? I don't even know if we did it. Hold on. I don't know if we did we do it? 4847. We did it! We did it. I thought we lost the battle. We won the war! Last second, we had reinforcements, and we pushed them back! We pushed them back! Let's friggin' go. Let's friggin' go. I was fighting right there. Holy man, I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead. I just got revived. Let's friggin' go. What a war that was. That was like a movie. That was legit like a movie. I thought I was dead, and we ended up winning the war. Wow. What a friggin' battle that was. That was the best battle I've ever been in. That was insane. That was literally insane. I'm out of breath. You guys see me fighting in the last. You guys saw me fight in the last minute there. It was tough. I'm out of breath right now. Holy crap. Let's friggin' go. Bears. Got dunked on. That candle is hilarious. What a troll that was, though. That was like the ultimate troll. It was like the last second Bitcoin was like, whoop. That was awesome. That was awesome. And now Bitcoin's, can we get a little of a pump after that close? That might give us a little bit of a juice there. Maybe a little bit of juice. Can we get some juice? Moon helmet? No, we're wearing the Viking. We just literally won the best war that's ever been fought here for Bitcoin. That was a insane war. That was absolutely insane. We got 2,300 people in here. Let's spam that like button up to 1,000 for winning the war. All the bulls, spam that like button. If you're a bear, you know, I still love you. I still love you, but we won the war today. It is what it is. I still have respect for you, bears. You fought an awesome, awesome war. Salute to you. Salute to you. We will be back. We won the battle. We didn't win the war, but we won the battle. We won the battle today. Wow. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy, guys. That was like legit. Legit. That was legit. All right. So that's Bitcoin. ETH is actually trying to get a move here too. 3,025. ETH still trying to bounce at the moment. Should we go hear what Jabba wants to say about this? Jabba. Yeah, let's hear what Jabba was gonna say. Let's see what Jabba. I can literally hear Jabba crying right now in the other room. Oh my god. We gotta go see what Jabba's doing. Why did I put a short? Friggin' Bitstamp. Why do I trade on Bitstamp? Bitstamp, it showed that the Bears won. It showed that we closed below it. And in the last second, I had my stop loss in right above the moving average. You gotta be kidding me, dude. You gotta be kidding me. I lose every short. Friggin' Bitstamp. I'm never using Bitstamp again. It's the worst exchange. And I'm fat too. I'm terrible at picking exchanges and I'm fat. I gotta go back to TJ Maxx. Ma! Do we still have some cheese puffs left? Do we still have some cheese puffs? Alright, I'm gonna come get some cheese puffs. Thanks, you, Mom. Thanks, Mom, so much for getting the cheese puffs. Thank you. Fogged up my screen again. Oh, man. Oh man. Bro, you guys, dude. You guys gonna chill in the chat, dude. Come on, man. Oh man, that's too good. That's too good. All right, Bitcoin get a little bit of a dip here. A little bit of a dip. Not really too much though. Not really too much. Oh, it's too good. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. All right. We're back. All right. Bitcoin does not care. Jabba get his shirt back off layaway. Yeah, Jabba's still got his shirt, bro. Like he needs he needs you know he needs to get another one. He like I said, he wears the same shirt every day. Rashad said I do have a bag full of Shiba, and I'm holding for 3 years now, and I'm buying ETH and Cardano and skating them. Or you mean in staking them. There you go, Rashad. That's what I'm talking about, my man. You know what's up, dude. Alabama said, when will my USDC mags boon? Or bags moon? I appreciate your work and the many times you have said, don't panic, sell your crypto. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Glad you enjoyed the stream. I've always said I enjoy doing this more than you guys probably like watching it. It's literally wicked fun for me to do. So appreciate you guys being here as always. IR said, can I get a letter of recommendation before you quit us? Yes, just apply to any of the Massachusetts stores. I got you, my friend. Sky said, I'm still fighting. Bro, I was fighting my butt off when I'm a Viking, dude. I'm out of breath still. Rashad said, I bought my biggest bags of Bitcoin ever just for the family. You pushed it over the top, Rashad. Thank you, dude. Salim with the $4.99 super chat said, Suwoo! I don't know what that means, but whatever. Suwoo! What does that mean, dude? Michael said, moon helmet. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Looks like ETH is trying to pull back too right now at the moment. Fashad with 249.49 super chats, Fashad. You're an absolute stud, man. You're an absolute stud. Thank you for putting that buy order in and pushing us over the top for that weekly close. Obviously, we're dumping a little bit right now, but it's about the close. That's what matters. And sellers, rest in peace. Thank you, Fashad, again. You're a stud. What does Suwoo mean? What does that mean? Your 20-week SMA will be making a wick to 38, mate. Your 20-week SMA will make it a wick to 38. Interesting. A wick to 38? We'll see. We'll see, my friend. Oh no, massive bump. We're going to 0. Yeah, it's usually part of the stream where all the bears start coming in. They start pouring in. They just got off around the blockchain, so they're coming. They watch around the blockchain, they troll BitBoy, and then they come here and troll my stream. And then after my stream, they go troll George. And then after George, I don't know what they do. Eat cheese puffs and drink Mountain Dew. About it. Rashad, peace out, my friend. You're the man, dude. I know you own XRP and Shiba, but man, it is what it is. All right, Bitcoin's dumping again, guys. I think we gotta play the song we don't want to play. Bro. Oh man, that's so good. I'm done. Oh man. All right. Bitcoin 43,400 right now. Bitcoin's moving back down. 42,400. 42,400 is that next support here for BTC as we start to move down. Waterfly. That's terrible, man. I wouldn't be saying that in the chat. But that's terrible, dude. Dump, let it dump, buy more. Yo, imagine all the new people coming in here. Bitcoin's dumping and someone's getting pumped. Oh man. I can't even deal with the new people coming in being like, what the heck is going on here? It's too good. Too good. Raving to a violin through. All right, let's see what's going on. Bitcoin's, yeah, I mean, we know where the next support is, guys. It's about 42,400. Whether you're looking at the hourly, whether you're looking at the 4 hour, 42,400 would make the most sense, like we said. It's that next local high right here, right? So a pullback necessarily to that level and a bounce would probably make the most sense here for BTC on the 4 hour time frame. Don't necessarily have to do that, but it makes the most sense right now. But as you know, Bitcoin doesn't like making sense. Bitcoin likes making dollars. Come on. Bitcoin doesn't make sense. It makes dollars. We all know what that means. If we break this lower low, I think... If we break this low, I think it's likely we come back down and test this. If we break that, I mean, we have our next support's probably at about 40,852. If we break that level. Oh, man. That took it out of me. Took it out of me. Take care, stay safe, and sell your ship. See you, Andre. Have a good night, man. Have a good night. All right, yeah, Bitcoin's going down now. Bitcoin's going down like Titanic. SHIB's pumping. No way SHIB is pumping right now. Let's go check CoinMarketCap. There's no way. There's no way. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe too. I promise we're not always weird. I promise I only look at the charts and do technical analysis. I don't do weird stuff. I promise. Okay? I've never done anything weird on any stream. All right. Someone said SHIB is pumping. No, it's not. SHIB's down more than everything else is today. SHIB is down more than everything else. 9%. SHIB's back down to number 40 after getting all the way up to like 30 something. Like 34 or something like that. Friggin' SHIB. Here goes BTC. 43. 42.4 is the level I'm looking at for BTC. Probably won't go straight down there, but that's the level I'm looking at, guys, as a pullback. All right. Yeah, it's fine if we drop down there too, guys. And I'm not gonna do the whole, you know, oh, it's fine if we drop, you know what I mean? Which it is at the end of the day. If you actually look at the fractal, though. Look at the damn fractal. Hold on, let me fix that slightly. And pull it up here. Look at the damn fractal.
Strap up, we're going to the moon. Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Look at the damn fractal. Let's go. Fractal on point. Now we just need to get a giant pump to the upside. Need to get a giant pump to the upside. Thoughts on Head and Shoulders on 1 hour? Yeah, it could have played out. Could have played out. Let me go over here. The 1 hour time frame Head and Shoulders. Yeah, I mean we need to break the someone said copium. Yeah, we need to break this like sort of neckline coming down. The downward sloping neckline. You could draw it like this if you wanted to. You got to break this neckline here. You can see 1, 2, 3 touches. That's the level for you to break. Looks like you just bounced off of it. So we'll see if you break that level, man. If you do, like I said, 42,400. That is the next support for you for BTC if you continue lower. Come on, man. Look at my fractal, bro. Best fractals in the biz. Now we just need a pump here. Now that would finish the fractal if we get this pump. That's the final ingredient here. This was like the fake out. This was the fake out for the shorts, and then we continue up. I don't know if it actually is, guys. You guys know my fractals are for fun. Okay. All I can tell you is if we do break our previous lows right here, which we actually just wicked down to, we're gonna go back down to 42,400. Simple as that. If you actually look at the hourly RSI, what I will say is, you know, even though you're at like literally the same prices as yesterday, and we were pumped at these same prices, the hourly RSI actually is already halfway down. So like, even if we do dip down to like 42,400, it's likely when we get down there that will most likely be oversold at that point, right? So if we do come back down something like this, by the time we get down here, most likely the hourly RSI is going to be down here, and we'll be due for another bounce up to the upside. Doesn't necessarily have to happen like that, but you know, that's kind of the kind of gist I'm going for here. And then if you do that, you might have some bullish div on the 1 hour, and then you can kind of go from there, right? So that's kind of what I'm baking on here for BTC if my fractal doesn't play out, right? Because you know my fractals, I can read the future here. Look at that though. I'm still so happy about this little this close here. Like we just closed. I thought we lost the battle. I really did. And ETH is, let's see what ETH's doing. I think at this point, let's go to the hourly on ETH. Yeah, so if ETH breaks, well, we know where our next resistance is. It's this, our local highs, right? So 28.93. If ETH breaks this local low here at about 29.51, it's likely going to come back down and test 28.93. But same thing for ETH. If ETH makes its way down to this support line, it's most likely going to be oversold on the hourly, which is awesome because we're at literally the same prices as yesterday. So, you know, and then you can get that bounce from there. Same thing. You would probably have some bullish divergence going on like this. We could bounce. Voila, we're back at it. So even if we do get a dip, I mean, to me, it's not likely going to last very long. Or we could get some substantial dip. It's always, I guess, a possibility. You can't count that out. Definitely can't count that out either. But that's what we're waiting here. That's what we're waiting here to find out. You know, DJ Flexa, what's up, my guy? Rodney, what's up, dude? Those are all healthy moves, and we have to close the cam at 42.8. 42.8. Interesting. What's up, Nathan? He said morning all. It's nighttime here, my friend, but Merry Christmas to you. I'm having a healthy movement, said James. Ricky said I'll throw some FUD at it. Maybe she'll dump. Total 2 and 4 hour. We looked at the total one. Just kidding, it's not really called a total one. Looked at the total 2 on the 4 hour. Actually, I like the total 2 on the 4 hour. The total 2 on the 4 hour, you know, you could already has bullish divergence at the moment, but you know, if you come back down a little bit more, like say if the total 2 comes back down to even levels, let's just take our fibs here. But you could see that look at where the RSI is compared to where you are in price action, right? So if you break these previous lows right here on the RSI, look at how close you are already breaking it, and look where the price action is, right? So like this is going to be a divergence on the 4 hour, no matter how you spin it, right? No matter where you drop to. But let's take our fibs and see what makes the most sense here. Let's take the bottom to the top. Let's give us any correlation on this. Yes, even if we drop to the 236, most likely RSI will make a lower low. You'll have a lower low on the RSI. And you'll have the same thing. You'll have a higher high in price action. Or higher low in price action. So you're going to have bullish dip no matter where you're looking at it. So, like I said, I'm not too worried with this. We'll see if that does play out, right? Merry Christmas. Had my battle rattle in. Nice, man. Bitcoin will pump this week. We're all waiting for it, my friend. DJ said I'm gonna put some buy orders in, it's gonna go up. Joe said, do you own any water glasses or is it all jugs all the time? It's all jugs. It's all jugs. That's actually a good poll. Let's ask that. What do you drink water out of? A water bottle. Like a regular water bottle. You drink out of a out of the faucet with like a or do you drink tap water? I guess that's a better way to put it. Tap water. Do you drink out of a jug? Or do you drink out of do you drink out of, or do you not drink water? Don't drink water. Tap water, jug. I guess that's all. Tap water can be anything that comes out of a faucet, I guess. Fridge. I guess you guys are saying fridge. I guess the fridge would technically be tap water, right? Technically. It's filtered tap water, but it'd still be with tap water, right? Straight from the river? What the heck? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I only drink rain as it falls. Wow, that's awesome. What about a cup? Well, what do you fill the cup with? Do you fill the cup with a water bottle? Or do you fill a cup under a faucet? Right? I pour the water into a glass. So, do you use a jug to pour it in the glass? Or do you use a water bottle to pour it in the glass? Or do you get the water out of the faucet? Where do you get the water from? Not what instrument do you drink out of it from? We'll have a look at the moon phases. The moon phases, bro. I think the moon phases, I think we can count those moon phases out. I really do. Maybe that's just me, but the moon phases are rest in peace to me. We can look at them. Just for you, my friend. So the moon, we actually got the top. In the 4 hour, we got the top moon phase. Down here. So the 4 hour, we got the top moon phase here. Hasn't really played out too well lately. I mean, it does, I guess, up to a certain point, but I don't know, man. I guess it's calling this top. Didn't really call this bottom. Didn't really call this top. Didn't really call this bottom. Didn't really call this top. Didn't really call this bottom. Right? So it hasn't really played out in this entire consolidation. It only played out, you know, here. Didn't really call this bottom. It was a little laggy. Yeah. It really didn't play past this point. It hasn't played out in any of these dots here at all. To be honest, man. Not to burst your bubble or anything, but it plays out. How does it? All these dots haven't played out. This wasn't the bottom. This wasn't the top. This was right here. This is called a top. It was a bottom. This called literally the middle of the move. This called, I guess, maybe still a little bit off. This one, we don't know what the move is yet. This could just continue up. All right, so you call it the middle, the middle, the middle, the middle, sort of the middle. Yes, this one was the closest one. And this one we don't know yet. Hasn't really been accurate since this one up here, to be honest. Up here it was accurate though. Like bottom, top, slightly off, but you know, you get the point. Even this one was slightly off. I mean, even up here, it was kind of calling the after the move. I mean, it was way after the move. Like if you actually bought when it went to the moon, most of the time you would have been slightly behind the move or a little bit before the move. You would have been like halfway through the move. So I don't know, man. I guess if you want to use it as a somewhat of an indicator, I guess you can. Somewhat. Don't drink water. All right, let's see if I poll. What do you drink water out of? 48% said water bottle, 23% said tap water, 13% said jug, and 16% said don't drink water. Interesting. 16% of people don't drink water. What do you drink then? You have to drink water to live. What the heck? You literally have to drink water to live. Daily? Guys, it's the same thing on the daily. It's literally the same exact thing. It comes up at the exact same time. You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. We can look at it at the daily. It's the same thing. All right, let's look at it in the daily. Real quick. I know everyone's probably bored of this, but it is what it is. Right here. This called the bottom. You actually called the top of this move. That one is wrong. Right here. You were midway through the pump. This didn't call the top. The top was up here. That one was wrong. This one literally called the bottom. Yet when it went off, you were at the top of this move. That one was wrong. This one called the top, but you were halfway through this move. That one is wrong. This one was right here. I guess you could say, I guess this one was the closest one, but still, I mean, you were already kind of halfway through the move. This one was wrong too. So I don't, you can say they're close. I mean, they're not really. They're in the middle of the move. But up here, yes, I will argue that these ones were pretty good. These ones are pretty good. Right? Bottom, this one was good. Top, this one was good. Middle of the move, not really. This one was good. This one was, I'm gonna give that one a no. And this one was good. Right? You get the point. This one was good. This one was pretty good. Yeah, it says a below 50% accuracy there. But, yeah. You get the point. Moon chart is dead. So the moon chart is best indicator. Got it. I tried. I was actually trying to be subjective. You know, if it actually made sense, I would give it a check mark. But most of the time, it just didn't make sense. All right. So we're still waiting on Bitcoin to make a move here. Dude, people are fighting over the moon chart indicator. Holy crap. People are fighting over that. Look, if it was a good indicator, I would say it was a good indicator. It's literally basing price patterns off the moon cycles. Like what that's like saying that the earth is flat, guys. You realize what you're saying right now. You're basing off the moon cycles, basing off the charts. Right? If they worked, everyone would use it. No one uses the moon phases. I've never seen anyone use them before. You know? And like I said, if they worked, I would 100%, you know, with a more than a 55% accuracy, then I would say they were correct. All right? People are getting pissed at me for these moon phases right now. Holy crap. I'm getting attacked. Do I have to bring out Bob? The Earth's not flat. All right. People are getting pissed at me right now in the chat. I'm triggering people. Legit triggering people right now. Wait, the Earth is not flat. Do a poll. What is closer, fractal or moon phases? That's not a poll. I've stated that this is just for fun. I've stated this is not for fun. This is not real. This is purely a test to see if this plays out. Okay? There's a difference between me putting this fractal up here and saying, oh, yeah, this is just for fun. We'll see if it plays out. Don't take this seriously. Okay? Moon phases Trump TA. If they do right now, nothing works right now. You're better off flipping a quarter on your desk. And will Bitcoin go up or down? Flip a quarter. Anyone that says they know where Bitcoin's going here in the short term is literally has no idea what they're talking about, because no one really knows right now. As far as a short-term move, right? You might as well flip a damn quarter. You might as well use the damn moon phases chart at that point. You know what I mean? We dipped 1K. Yeah, we dipped 1K. Right, we were at like 44.2. We dipped a good 2% here. A good 2% on this last little dip. Moon says down. Facts. You guys are killing me in the chat right now. I know you guys are trolling me too. Is this the Moon Boys group? This is the Moon Boys group. All right. Let's is there any altcoins wrong? No, I'm not going to look at any S coins, right? So don't tell me to look at a coin that's ranked number 1,000 on CoinMarketCap. Just letting you know right now. James said, missed my super chat. What did you ask, James? What did you ask, James? Can you look at C98? I have no idea what that is. Someone tells me it's an S coin. It's ranked number 238. It's not. It's pumped a lot in July. Wow. It really did, huh? All right, consolidating now. Let's see if it's on CoinMarketCap here. C98. Let's see. C98. The 4 hour. Look at this thing. He pumped a lot over here. Nice little pump. 74 cents to 2. Yeah, did like a 3x there. It's pretty nice. Kind of just rounding out now. Just rounding out. Not really a pattern going on per se. I mean, you only got the 4 hour chart to look at, so you're kind of limited on your options here to look at, but you got a general resistance going across, right? Candle body highs there, wick, couple wicks there. You just got to break that resistance. I mean, there's not a lot of data to go off of, honestly, at this level right now. So yeah, just watch this, dude. I mean, it's slowly rounding out. You just gotta. There's just not enough data to go off of on the 4-hour and hourly. I guess we can look at our fibs to maybe see where we could be going to next. Let me zoom in here best I can. There we go. What was that? Have a good evening. I will watch the rest later. Thanks, mate. Peace, Nate. Have a good one, my man. Thanks for hanging out as always, dude. Come on, IR. I know who your wife is. You don't need to state it. Actually, what's funny, look at exactly where the golden, actually, exactly where your 382 Fibonacci is. Exactly had that line that I had drawn there. You're getting resistance right now in your 236. That's why you're kind of struggling right now, right? You know, if Bitcoin continues to dip, I'd probably look at a little bit lower, man. Yeah, probably look at 109 as a possible support here. If you did dip, it's a decent move. Nothing crazy. Definitely could be a possibility. You know, you gotta just break this freaking 144 mark though. So what's going on with my link? Your wife? Chain link. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you just got rejected at a big point. He's been going down. Yeah. I mean, you're at your big resistance. I mean, it's like ETH. You hit your big resistance. It's like Bitcoin. You hit your big resistance. This is just Link's big resistance. Just hit it before ETH got to that, and Bitcoin get to those big resistances. So yeah, that's the level to watch out for. It's a little bit. It's like $25. You could pull back because if you look, you actually never came back down to test your previous high there. See, right here, you never came back down to test that area. So I mean, if you were to dip, I could definitely see a test of $20 again, which would make a lot of sense. I mean, it's a very key area. If you look left, it's like your previous all-time high back there. So I think that would be healthy for Link if you did drop down to $20. It's not a significant move or anything. I mean, 10% move might be significant to you, but a back test of that before moving back up would probably make the most sense in the long run. 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart, you're already trying to build some bullish divergence here. You've had it for a while, honestly. Yeah, I mean, you had it for a while. But you got to get that bounce somewhere. You got to figure out where you want to get that bounce. Where does Chainlink want to get that bounce? I think it'll break the 236 personally. The 382 is somewhat near that $20 level. 382 looks like a pretty significant level. Right? So like 2050 make a lot of sense for Chainlink to bounce off of too, based off Fibonacci's as well. So we'll watch that. We'll watch that. Marco with the super chat. What's up, dude? Can you check Rareable? You guys into NFTs, by the way? I'm gonna actually do a poll real quick. Do you guys, gals, buy, sell NFTs? I always question that. People are like, oh, Jordan, you should get into NFTs. And I'm like, I'm not really interested. Are you guys into NFTs? And I'm like, yeah, after NFTs are awesome. And I'm like, wow, I didn't realize so many people were actually into NFTs. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I was watching some NFT videos today, like, oh, you know, these are some good NFTs to buy. And I'm like, that seems like a lot of research to do. I don't know if I want to do, look into all that stuff personally. I would like NFT for games like COD. Yeah, for sure, Drew. NFTs. Yeah, but if you look here, I mean, you got a pretty big downward resistance. You got 4 touches to the downside. You actually just tested it again right there. So that's kind of like when Bitcoin had that downwards trend of resistance, right? So you just got to break this area. You got a rejection there. Your daily was a little bit overbought, so it was probably likely you were going to get a pullback there. As far as a bounce area, on this guy, let's see. 1256. Now this chart's kind of ugly, but you can see you have a candle close, candle close, candle close. A bounce here would make some sense as a possible retest. You went a little lower for rare bull. Probably see 996 most likely for rare bull. I'd probably look for those as 2 pullback targets. But I mean, as long as Bitcoin continues up, this should, in theory, break this resistance point. If it breaks this resistance point, it's gonna fly. It's gonna fly, man. All right, let's move this real quick. Bitcoin 43,132 as we continue down here. I think it's time to put on the barriers. It's freaking ridiculous, man. I didn't think I was gonna have to put these on, but we're going to 0, guys. I gotta put the barriers on. It's about time. I'm so cute. Look at how cute I am with these barriers. I'm so friggin' cute. 43,140. We're dropping. We're going to 0, boys. 42,400. ETH is dropping pretty hard right now, actually. You can see 29.31 for ETH. I think we'll get a bounce here at 28.93, like we've talked about. A lot of support in this area looking left. So we'll watch that area closely for Ethereum here in the short term. I blame the sad music. Yeah. Thunder. So what is this? This is Jordan Cameron's crypto stream. That's what that is. This is what that is. That's what that is. I told you, Jordan, we're going to 41K. Bro, we're at 43.2. You didn't tell me anything yet. We still could go to 41K though, man. Like, it's certainly possible we can go to 41K. But, you know, most certainly, you know, we're not even close to 41K yet. We got a lot of work to do to get to 41K. So I wouldn't say, oh, I told you, Jordan, we're going to 41K. Not going to say it's impossible. We've talked about the downside possibilities. I'm bullish until we break 36K. I'm bullish. For anyone that's been watching my stream, I've been saying that since the beginning. If we break 36K, all right. It's probably likely we're coming back down into the green box. Until we break 36K. Why 36K are we saying here? Why 36K? Interesting. Interesting. Why 36K, you might say. Previous high. Okay. If we break 36K, then yeah. All right, we're probably going lower. Until we break that previous high, I'm not flipping bearish, okay? And I'll never flip long-term bearish. I'll flip medium-term bearish if we, whatever reason, we do something like this. We come back down, you know, we break 36K. All right, then, all right, we can talk about lower prices. But until then, like you said, we came back down to back test 36K. So us like doing like a head and shoulders or something, come back down, retesting it as support and continuing out. Because you can see we never came back down to test it, which I was very surprised about. I thought we would come back down to test that area, but we never did. So that's the area that I'm looking at is, you know, for me to flip like uber bullish. Or uber bearish, I should say. Your eyelashes are beautiful. Oh, they are so beautiful. Look at the little freckles too. This is what bears think they look at. This is what the bears think they look like. But this, in reality, this is what the actual bears look like. They think they look like this. They think like, oh, I'm such a cute bear. Such a cute little bear. Look at me. In reality, like I said, they're looking at themselves in the mirror, and this is what they look like. I look like friggin' Shrek like this. I'm Shrek. 43,091 at the moment. Ladies in the chat, would you go on a date with me if I look like this? Would you go on a date with me if I look like this? Be honest. If the answer is no, say hell no. If the answer is yes, say I would date you up. Or I would wife you up, Jordan, if you look like this. No? Nice fractals, hun. Thank you. Thank you, FPF. It's a great fractal. Right? It's a great fractal, actually. Furious Pete. I look like friggin' Shrek, though. You look like Thanos. Someone said I look like Thanos. I got all the rings. I got all the rings. I do look like Thanos. Oh man. Would you all right, ladies in the chat, we're getting off, this is the part of the stream we get off topic. Would you rather date me if I look like this? Okay, real quick. Would you rather date me if I look like this? All right? Or would you rather date me if I look like this? All right, so this is option number one, like this. Or would you rather date me if I look like this? So this is option number two. Which one would you rather date me as? 1 or 2? Seth Rogen. Snap your fingers for a pump. Option 1, option 2. Ali said, should we step out of our long positions? I would, I mean, do what you want to do, man. I would, I'm in a hodl long-term position, so I can't really comment on that. I'm not in some short-term long-term position. My long position is, everyone said 1. Everyone said 1 in the chat. No one likes me without the beard, man. Come on, I was gonna shave the beard too. I literally look like Carl the Moon without the beard, dude. I literally look like Carl the Moon. Or I look like someone. I can't put my eyes on it. I don't know what it is. But I'm taking that off. It's quite frightening, actually. Quite frightening. As I said, I'm a long-term hodler, so I'm not worried about short-term price action. But if you're in some short-term long, I don't know, not a lot of data I have. So I don't know what your stop loss is. I don't know what your entry price is. I don't know where you're looking to take profit. I don't know any of this information, so hard to tell you if you should close your long. Like, because you're long, if you asking me that question, your long could be open from all the way down here, right? Or, if your long was open down here, I'd say don't close it. No. If your long was open, right here or something, somewhere along these lines, I'd probably say, all right, yeah, you probably should maybe take some profits because it could come a little bit lower. But, totally it depends where your entry price was, Been shorting since 45K. Good for you, man. Good for you. Young Michael Rappaport. Ivan on tech. Fact. David said I would get carded at Chuck E. Cheese if you shave. For some reason I just had deja vu. Keep the beard. Wifing you up. Yes. Jazz would wife me up if I looked like that. Holy crap, Jazz, you just must love my personality. You know, Jazz just must love my personality. That she would date me, or she would go on a date with me if I look like this. Hey, Jazz. Jazz, will you go on a date with me? It's too funny. No, but 43,275. We about a moon right now? Watch my fractal, bro. Dude, if we moon right now, if we bounce from this level, you guys have to give me some credit. Like, I deserve some type of, I don't really deserve anything. But I'll take bragging rights, right? So if we dip, nothing against me. Just a joke. If we pump, I'm the smartest guy in the room. such an awful deal on your guys' end. So if we dip, nothing against me. Oh, it's just a joke. If we pump, Jordan's the smartest guy ever. His fractal's so awesome. I don't think this is actually going to play out. If it does, I'll get hyped though. I'll get hyped. It still could be valid. Still could be pretty valid. We got to bounce from this area though. See, we made lower lows. Lower lows. We got to bounce though. So we got to do it at the moment. Jabba is a hottie. Ecom said not it. No. That's too funny. They want your crypto, Jordan. They want my crypto. No one's getting my crypto. Like I said, if I ever get married, trust me, it's gonna be a prenup. I will never get married without a prenup. And I don't even know if I'll ever get married. And if for whatever reason, I like a girl a lot, right? Which, you know, it is what it is. If I ever like a girl a lot, you know, and I say, I want to get a prenup, and she says, I will not marry you if you want a prenup, then I will say two things. This is the two things that I will say. Deuces. That's all I'll say. It is what it is. I'm not about to get myself in that trap. No traps for me. I want your wife. I do. Sounds good, Jazz. We'll set it up. Talking in NFT. All in Great Ape Society. Check it out. It's an amazing product. It's on Rarity Tools. Already. Nice, dude. I haven't gotten NFTs. I've been thinking about it. It seems like, so on my poll, do you guys, gals, buy, sell NFTs? I don't know why I did so many slashes, but 79% no, right? 21% yes. All right. So most people aren't into NFTs, it seems like, which is weird because like a lot of people are hitting me up and like, Joe, Jordan, are you in NFTs? You own any NFTs? You selling any NFTs? I'm like, no, I don't have any NFTs, bro. But that's cool. It's cool that some people are, you know. Marco said, can you check one more for Boston Protocol? What the heck is Boston Protocol? Hold on. I feel like I can't be trolled. You guys always troll me on these. 552. What is this thing? Is a trust minimized, cost minimized, what? Protocol that automates digital to physical redemptions using NFTs encoded with game theory. That's a lot of words for me. It's too late to read those words. I have no idea what's going on there. Too many big words for me to read at once. Boson Protocol. What do we got going on here? Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Let's see. You're not really any type of pattern, I guess. I mean, maybe you're in some type of wedge, a little bit of a wedgie, right? I give Bob a lot of wedgies, but we also look at a lot of wedgies on the chart. Imagine we give Bob a wedgie. I can't get a BTC girl. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. No BTC girls. But, you know, I'll always have my wife ETH. I'm still, I'm not very loyal to her, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Bosun protocol, I guess you were in some type of maybe falling wedge type pattern. You broke out. Maybe this was a back test. Maybe. Something like this. You aren't getting those bids. You got to get those juicy bids. All right, no buy orders are coming in right now. You might have some bullish divergence on the 4 hour. It's just not, it's not bouncing. It's not bouncing because Bitcoin's not bouncing, right? Or Bitcoin's not going up at the moment. So that's slightly the reason why. I think if Bitcoin starts going, you'll start seeing this go. You do have bullish divergence on the 4 hour. If Bitcoin does dip, though, you know, it's likely that this does dip too, in theory. And you could probably just come right back into the wedge. You're probably looking support at the bottom here, somewhere down at like 75 cents or so, you know? What's BTC doing? BTC, you better not troll me, bro. You're going to wait till the stream ends and then you're going to start ripping to the upside on my fractal. My beautiful, beautiful fractal. Bomb is a permanent wedgie. This should be a Jordan NFT. Yeah, for anyone who didn't show up earlier, the hash ribbons flashed a buy signal on the daily. I think it was like the 11th time in history of Bitcoin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess it was 13. I lied. 13 times, I guess, on the daily time frame. But it's always historically been a great time to buy. Historically, if you ever bought at these levels, you'd be up an extreme amount of money. You know, you're talking at least like 250% after those buy signals. Not going to say it's going to continue that way, but it is something to keep in mind. Bob time. I need someone to trigger me. Oh, there it is. There it is. Someone triggered me. All right, we're coming out to Bob. Someone friggin' triggered me in the chat. BitBoy! Around the blockchain! So excited. This is my fourth time watching Around the Blockchain tonight. So excited. Wait. What's this chat? How long were you guys watching me here? How long were you guys watching me? This is ridiculous. I'm not watching Jordan anymore. All he does is talk about Bitcoin. He never talks about XRP. He is such a Bitcoin maximalist. All he does is talk about Bitcoin. He only talks about Ethereum like the other 10% of the stream, but all he does is sit on the Bitcoin chart and talk about absolutely nothing. He doesn't do any technical analysis, and never mind doing any altcoin technical analysis. He never looks at XRP. He's such a big XRP hater because XRP has been the best performing asset. He's just such a hater. He's so jealous of us XRP armiers. We are such a big army. We're such a big army that we couldn't even break the all-time highs on the last run when every other altcoin did. We're such a big army, guys. So you shouldn't listen to this guy's advice at all. He's just such a Bitcoin maximalist. It's friggin' ridiculous. Yes, the XRP army. XRP army.
Let's jump.
Oh
into
man,
the
I swear, the
Bitcoin
XRP
shop.
people. And no offense to the XRP people, I used to be an XRP person, but holy crap, man, you guys are so like XRP, woohoo, which is fine, right? I'm glad you're really excited over your coin, right? But I'm glad you're very excited over your coin. I am. But at the same time, it's all the XRP. Oh, it's only the XRP people that I see in the chat. They're like, this guy only talks about Bitcoin. He never talks about XRP. It's only the XRP people. It's not the Dogecoin people. It's not the SHIB people. It's not anyone, okay? Bob frickin' loves, we're always watching, said Drew. Bob loves frickin' BitBoy, man. He loves him. You know why? Because he's been pumping XRP lately. That fractal gets me every time. Don't be making fun of my fractal, man. It's a good fractal, all right? It's totally serious. Like I totally meant that. I totally meant for that to be serious. I mean, it's just as legit as any Elliott wave. Don't get me started about Elliott wave. Okay, now we saw you make jokes. Now talk about XRP. XRP. Hey, you got a nice pump the other day. You're down about 7% on the day. There you go. We could talk. I'll talk about XRP for you. You know, because I feel bad. I feel bad making fun of you. Right? I'm not really making fun of you. I'm just having fun. All right. We're just having fun. You guys can poke fun at me in the chat. I'm gonna poke fun at you guys in the chat too. Okay. Like I said, this stream is fair game. You want to be a troll? I'm gonna troll you right back. And I'm going to troll you way better than you trolled me. Because I am a troll. I am a T1 troll. Frank De Simone said, became a Jordan Knight member. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate it, dude. You're the man, dude. Like you said, Saturday mornings, we do a member-only live stream. You said we can just hang out, answer a bunch of questions. If you guys are interested, you can press that join button down below. If you're not, it is what it is. I won't look at you any differently. I'll look at you as the same fam as we always do. Hannibal, peace out, my man. Have a good night, man. But XRP, I mean, you can hold this. You hold this general previous resistance and try to flip it as support and bounce. You should be pretty good to go. But you know, at the same time, you know, you got to really see what I don't know. I don't like that you broke this previous high here, but if you hold this level, you should be good to go. Let's bring up our fibs on XRP. The 236 is that support level at the 236. I guess a lot of these don't make, like the 382 I don't think is a huge area. Looking left, not really. I'd probably say your 0.5 is the biggest area. So if Bitcoin does get a significant pullback, I could see XRP going back down to 67 cents and trying to bounce there. And if you do that, you could also bounce with the 382, honestly. Because if you do, you might have, same thing, you might have higher lows, and then you would have lower lows in the RSI. So you'd have bullish div if you came back down to the 382. I just don't know if you have any really support there to like justify saying that, but XRP pulling back a little bit. Bitcoin's pulling back, so we'll see if you hold this level here. If you don't, probably 67 cents, honestly. All right, Bitcoin's going down again, guys. All right, there it is. XRP dipping 42976 at the moment. We're not really dipping too far. I mean, you guys know I'm a little dramatic when it comes to dips and pumps. I'm really dramatic. I'm really dramatic. You guys need to chill in the chat, dude. Oh man, DJ, that Dorito gets me every time, dude. That is a hilarious joke. I love it. It's just so random. It's so random. He's gonna off himself with a Dorito. He said the Dorito broke. Yeah, Tyrolex, if you go to my just my regular channel page, I just added a section with the member only live streams. So you'll see it right in the second section right down below. So that's how you can find that, man, if you missed it. NG said, I'm selling everything now. This is crazy. Everything's going to zero. Absolute facts. Absolute facts. Jabba said, Jabba the Short. Jabba the Short was here earlier. Like I said, you saw he's pumped right now. He's pumped. He was crying earlier, and you saw him in this last dump. He was freaking... You guys want to see Jabba? All right. He's pretty happy right now. So, I mean, if you want to see him, it might make you kind of mad. Okay, don't bust out the Doritos if you see Jabba, but he's pretty happy right now. I do have to say. All right, just warning you. You might get a little triggered. He's freaking pumped right now. His short is in some serious profit right now. Like, he's killing it. He's in a serious short profit. He's short of the top right here, and he's in about a 4%, almost a 4% profit on his short right now. So he could probably buy a second shirt. He's pumped. He's pumped on his second shirt. Let me tell you, like, he needs a new shirt because that thing smells, bro. Smells worse than Bob's beard. Bob's beard and Java's shirt. Captain D said, honey, we're taking a rain check on Applebee's tonight. 42,900 right now for Bitcoin. Where do you guys think Bitcoin's gonna bounce from? Let me know in the chat. I think Bitcoin's gonna bounce from 42,400. Where do you guys think Bitcoin's gonna bounce in the chat? Can't believe you let him into your room just to gloat. Down target for ETH. Down target for ETH. First one's 28.93. We're approaching that right now, actually. Approaching that down target right now as we speak. Let's see if we bounce there for ETH. As we're going to zero on Ethereum right now as we speak. Leave house, put the shirt on, get home, hang shirt up to block out the sun. Repeat next day. Facts. Absolute facts. That's so true. 42.4, 42.4, 42.4. Yeah, most people are saying like around 42.4, 42.250. Most people are saying around that same area. It just makes sense for a bounce, man. Bounce off your previous high right there. And it's also your Fibonacci level, right? And this swing low, this swing high is also your right about your 382 or your 382 Fibonacci. Just makes perfect sense to bounce there. If we were to even make it down there. We'll find out in a second though. My fractal. Still in play. It's still in play. It's got to bounce sometime soon though. It's got to bounce in this candle. If it doesn't, my fractal's going in the trash. 42,500 could bounce around here. Why does every coin follow? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. James said Bitcoin is a daddy now, so you can't get a BTC girl. It's ridiculous, man. Still can't believe we voted that Bitcoin's a daddy and not a mommy. I'm actually really, really mad. Really, really mad. Also correlates with the retest of the giant falling wedge. What, our falling wedge from like decades ago? I mean, I can't even forget where it was. Jeez, that was so long ago, that falling wedge. Our giant fall. Oh, you're talking about the 42.4. What falling wedge are you talking about? Where would this correlate? I don't know. I can't think right now. Must have been a falling wedge there. I go play for your fractal. Thank you, Addy. Appreciate it. At least someone likes my fractal. I hope we bounce somewhere in this area though. Let me adjust this to this high here. Where does this come down to? About 42, about 42.4 approximately. A little bit higher, 42.5. 8. So not only would 42.4 correlate with our previous high, pretty much, it would also be a somewhat retest of our cup and handle on the daily resistance line too. It's a little bit higher, 42.5, but you could obviously wick down to 42.4 and come right back up on the daily. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense as well. Have a back test of this. And then a move back up. I could definitely see something like that happening as well for Bitcoin here in the daily. Correlates pretty well. But we shall see what Bitcoin does, guys. And that's the beauty of BTC. We have no idea what's happening. Okay, I'll state it again for all my friends in here. None of us look like this. Well, I hope none of us look like this. I'd be pretty scared if some of us look like this. There's probably one person in here right now. How many people are in here right now? I'm always surprised how many people are in here. 1,400 still? All right. There's probably one person out of the 1,400 people in here right now that look like this. There's probably one. But what I will say is, do the earrings? No one knows what's going to happen next for BTC. We're all guessing. But that's the fun of BTC. That's what keeps us on our seat. Like, if Bitcoin wasn't as volatile as it is, would anybody be here right now watching the stream? If Bitcoin was like stocks, where, you know, a good day is like a 1 or 2% move to the upside, would anyone be be here right now? No, no one would be here right now. We'd be simply probably sitting on the couch, eating Doritos, eating cheese puffs like Jabba right now. Jabba's munching away because he doesn't care. He's up in his short right now. No one would be here. The boss said you're not. It's going to pass 5K in 2 weeks. We're going to 5K in 2 weeks. Here we go. 5K. That's what the ball is showing me right now. That's BTC's boyfriend. That's BTC's boyfriend. Man, this is probably, like I said, there's probably one person in the chat that looks like this. Probably one person. Boy, George is. Why is that George? What? That doesn't look like George at all. What are you guys talking about? Why does everyone says that look like George? Jordan, comment on the bearish div on the 4 hour 1 day. Yeah, we did all that earlier. Like, so that's kind of the problem with streaming for so long. It's a lot of people come into the stream, you know, later. So I already talked about everything. But, you know, hold on. Why is my Snapchat filter up? I'm not taking pics. I'm not on the gram. All right. So, bearish div on the 1 hour. You actually don't have bearish div on the 1 hour anymore. You did. The 4 hour you do. Right here. Yeah, we talked about this earlier. You had bearish divergence on the 4 hour time frame. Right? So, yeah, like I said, we're waiting for the pullback. I think, like I said, 42,400, 42,450 on the 4 hour chart is about where I expect a temporary bounce. We'll see if that can be our nice bounce to the upside. If we don't hold that, I mean, we could see that, you know, we have a trend here of coming back down to this general. I know it's only 2 touches, but, you know, we could also come back down to test this, right? Maybe come up, bounce up here, can't make a higher high, come back to a low lower, maybe bounce off this general area and continue up in this sort of wedge type formation. That could certainly be area 2. I could see us bouncing somewhere over here at about 40,800, which, if we look left, is a very important area 2. Previous high, previous candle close high. Very important area. So that could be an area of a bounce as well. These are probably the 2 most important areas at the moment. 42.4 and 48. Definitely these 2 areas. This one probably makes the most sense, honestly. 40,800, which probably people don't want to say, but I mean, it definitely could be a certain possibility that we do drop down there. Don't rule that out. The crystal ball said Bitcoin's going to 0. Jordan's so young. I'm old, guys. I'm old. How old do you guys think I am? You guys serious? How old do you guys think I am? And on the daily, you had the same thing. You had bearish div on the daily. We talked about this earlier too, but just an update for anyone that's out there. We did have bearish div on the 1 day, which is also pushing us down too. So, I mean, we talked about this earlier. You know, you have bearish divergence, but what we stated is Bitcoin's had bearish divergence a lot on the 4 hour, and it hasn't really mattered. Sorry, on the 1 hour, it hasn't really mattered. So, 29, 28, 34, 32, 40. 29, 24, 25. I only saw 2 people in here that got it right. Nope, we got 3. 3 people who got it right. Damn, everyone says I'm 30, bro. Everyone says I'm 30. Guys, how old? You really think I'm 30, bro? I'm 21. I'm 21. Are you serious? Everyone's saying I'm 30 in my 30s and I'm 21 years old. You guys are hurting my self-esteem right now. Killing my self-esteem. You kidding me? I'm not 30. I'm not 30. I am 21 years old. How dare you do this? Dude, everyone's still spamming the age, bro. Alright. 43,130 right now. How old is 21? You capping. You capping. I'm 21, bro. You serious? Bob is 5. Bob is 5. I'm 21. Bob is Bob's 35. Jabba is 19. And actually, no, Jabba turned 20. And Chris is a little bit older than me. He's like 27. That's why he's good with the ladies. And I'm pretty bad with the ladies. I honestly have no idea how to talk to chicks. Anytime I need advice from Chris, I obviously ask Chris. He knows everything about chicks. Yeah, I'm 21. What was your first? 21 plus 18. Grandma wants to buy some Bitcoin.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Facts. Jabba picks up a chick after he drugs them. That's true. Ecom said Chris is creepy. Could be. Chris is a little creepy, huh? How's Chris doing? What happened with Chris? He's home. You guys want to say hi to Chris? I'm going to end the stream soon anyway. I guess we can say hi to Chris. I mean, he can talk to you guys. Yeah, if you guys have any questions for Chris, leave them in the chat. All right. So if you guys have any questions for Chris, make sure you guys leave it in the chat. All right, Chris, come on, bud. Yeah, they want to say hi to you at the end of the stream. No, come on, let's go. Come on. Come on, man. Nope. Nope, you got to do it, man. You got to do it. Chainlink won't care. Chainlink won't care. No, come on. I know. Chainlink won't care. Let's go. You can talk about other coins, dude. All right, let's go. All right, here's Chris. What's that, you guys? What's up, fools? Imagine when he's going to look like 830. Why, dude? Jordan is 21. I don't know why you guys keep saying Jordan's 30 and 35. It's actually kind of rude to say that to him. Like, you guys are really rude. You guys shouldn't be calling him 30, 35. Even 27. You calling him 27 is very, very rude, guys. He's actually really hurt. He's over there stroking his own ego because you guys said that he was, you know, anything older than 25. It was really a disgrace. Really a disgrace. He's 21. I'm serious. Is Chris the same as Ken? Do I look like Ken? I look like a damn fairy tale character. Do I look like damn Ken? I don't look like Ken. Come on, man. JBG said, welcome to the internet, micro neck. My neck. Did you see BitBoy in Disneyland? No, we didn't see BitBoy in Disneyland. I don't go to Disneyland. Simply don't go to Disneyland. I retired. Right? I used to be a Disney character. You guys can probably guess which movie I'm from. If you've seen any Disney movies per se, you can probably guess what movie I'm from. But I retired. Now I just sit at home. I'm like Jordan. I only long, so I'm only invested in crypto. I'm a Bitcoin maximalist though. Don't tell Chainlink that. Chainlink's my wife. She's probably watching the stream again. She's gonna freaking kill me. She's gonna freaking kill me if she knows I'm on stream here talking about Bitcoin again. Trying to be loyal. I'm trying to be loyal, guys. I'm glad you guys are still here. What's up, Claire? Why are you sad? Claire, why are you sad in the chat? Why everyone in the chat, ask Claire why she's sad. Say, Claire, why are you sad right now? We need to know why you're sad. Everyone spam. Claire, why are you sad? What the fractal is that? All right, I'm getting out of here. Guys, I'll see you later. I just wanted to say hi real quick. I'm going to get back to Jordan. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for having me. And adios, fools. All right, I'm back. We are heading to zero. BitBoy takes his sauces and a fanny pack to Disneyland. Why you sad? Everyone's saying why you sad. Chris, can you make Jordan to check Ravencoin? Ravencoin? You can check it real quick. I want to call it a stream here shortly, guys. I mean, Bitcoin's chilling like a villain. My fractal is still in play. It's still in play. We just got to bounce here. If we go any lower, it's out of play. Ravencoin. Wow, look at Ravencoin doing stuff. Fell back pretty hard. You've seen as most of the coins that fell back the hardest in this kind of mini bear market we had. Definitely are pumping up the highest. Slightly, right? Up to a certain point. But you can see here for Raven, yeah, it's one little high and local support, and you wicked off that high too right there. So you do got a little bit of resistance at that level, right? Not really surprising. Yeah, these make a lot of sense. So on your close, on your daily close, looks like you're right at your 236. You can see right here, you're having a tough time breaking above that. On the close, you wicked above it, but can't close above it. And now you're pulling back. Could you maybe make some type of cup and handle pattern? What do I like to do in the cup and handle pattern? I like to bounce off the EMA ribbon. So if you come back down here over the next couple days, this continues to move up, and you bounce off this, and you continue up. You might have a nice coupled handle pattern, but you got to bounce off, one of these moving averages that's coming up, whether it's the 20 EMA, whether it's the EMA ribbon, something along those lines. I do like that setup usually. That's obviously going to depend on Bitcoin staying bullish. But look for this being support. Right now, it's at about 7.1 cents as you're flipping back that bullish. So watch that closely. Daily RSI was overbought. Makes sense if you get a little bit of pullback there on Raven, though. 15-minute descending broadening wedge on Bitcoin. Maybe, man. Oh, Jordan's tired today. Jordan is tired today. I guess it's Sunday. It's all the drinks I had earlier. I had too many drinks, and then I get tired. Yeah, you get a little bit of a descending broadening wedge going on. Once again, could you lead you back down to 42.4 before maybe breaking out to the upside or downside? Definitely, man. All right, I'm probably going to call it a stream, guys. Your boy is tired, and it's going to pump as soon as I get off. if it does pump, okay, remember about my fractal, okay? Please no one forget about my fractal if it does pump. But it's only valid if we moon from here. If we don't moon, well, then tomorrow you guys can say, Jordan, your fractal sucks. All right? But I'll leave it at that. Make sure you guys don't stare at the charts all day. Don't panic, sell your crypto. And most of all, don't panic, sell your crypto. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter. Go join the Discord down below. Links in the description for both of those. And other than that, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right? Oh, wait. I gotta do QNT for 0. And then I'm gonna hop right off after I do QNT. QNT real quick, my man. I just saw it. My bad. QNT. Yeah, I mean, you're just pulling back. QNT, you're just pulling back, dude. I mean, you had a massive run to the upside. It was likely you're going to pull back. For QNT, I'd watch for supports. This next low, right? Previous high, previous low. Watch for that. If you break that, probably down to like 120 in next support. All right? You might have some bullish divergence forming, by the way, which might be able to pump you up. So keep that in mind. That's obviously only if Bitcoin continues up here. Okay? Only if Bitcoin continues up here. You have some bullish div. So if Bitcoin starts pumping again, you're going. Looks like Bitcoin moving up right now, actually, guys. As soon as I get off, look at this. Should we end it with a pump? Should we end it with some dance here? I think we should end it with a dance. Your fractal might pump Poppy. Dude, we're going for it. I don't know if we're gonna do it though. All right, guys. If it does play out, watch my fractal. If it doesn't, tomorrow tell me how much my fractal sucks. All right. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for being awesome as always. Peace out, everyone.